Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Jessica Nicole. I am a self-published author. I write YA fantasy romance novels, and in today's video, this is actually Vlogmas Day 12, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything that I wrote in 2022. So 2022 was basically the year that I got back into writing. I've been writing for years, consistently writing ever since I was 18. I actually started my self-publishing career a while back when I was in my early 20s, but then I rediscovered myself as a writer, so I decided to start from scratch, and that process began in 2020 when I worked on the novel that I released this year. Sparks and Shadows is the only novel I released this year. I have been working on this incarnation of Sparks and Shadows ever since lockdown in 2020, and lockdown was it was a blessing for me. I know it was a scary time for all of us, but it was a blessing for me because I was able to just focus on my story, the story that I'd been writing the story since I was 16, and I was finally able to solidify it in my mind and get it down on paper. And yeah, that is the book that I published this year, Sparks and Shadows. So yeah, and here it is right here in all its gorgeous thick glory. I love it so much, and this is exactly the story that I wanted to tell with these characters and this world, and I am so proud of it. And it is available now if you guys want it. It's available in paperback and ebook, and on Kindle Unlimited. So that is the main project that I was working on and finished up and was able to publish earlier this year. And then in the summer of 2022, I started working on Moonshot, which is going to be coming out in early 2023. The plan is February, and I'm going to do my best to kind of stick to that. So Sparks and Shadows is basically my fish out of water accidental princess type story that I've been working on forever, is basically how I would describe it. There's elemental magic, there's fae, there's basically the dichotomy of good and evil and how nobody really fits neatly into both. Well, into either. We're all a little bit of both, and that's basically how I would describe Sparks and Shadows. Moonshot is my Little Red Riding Hood retelling. There are elements of the original fairy tale, but I kind of made it my own. It's like a shifter wolf romance with like guardian forest spirits is what the creatures are in Moonshot, more so than actual werewolves or anything. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I've had this idea in my head for a while. I've tried to write it a couple of times, and this is the right way to do it, the way that I'm doing it now. I love it so much. I am nearing the final stretch with it, with writing and editing, and yeah, I'm so excited for you guys to finally read it early next year. So that's my other main project for this year, and then I have two other projects that I was working on this year. I started working on a short story that I was calling Project Boarding School, but as I started writing it, I decided that I'm going to take it and make it into a full-length novel, which I'm going to call Wallflowers. It's kind of centers around this girl who goes to this school, and basically her dorm room is haunted. But it's not just her dorm room. She finds out that the ghosts of former students are kind of trying to communicate with her, and they want her to solve the mystery of their murder because the murders are all committed by the same person, and basically everyone is a suspect. It's going to be like this thriller murder mystery type vibe. And yeah, I'm excited for that. I don't know when I'm gonna pick that back up again, but yes, I am very clear on the idea that I have for it, and I'm excited to write it whenever I get the chance. And then the final project I was working on this year, which you guys are gonna see me write all in one vlog coming up soon. It's called Frigid, and it's going to be a prequel to my Snow Queen retelling, which is going to be called Winter Birds. And Frigid basically centers on the main guy's backstory, on how he became who he is. He kind of, through his own making, becomes this monster. And then Winter Birds is the story of him trying to come back to himself, and, you know, through the help of my main female character, break a curse and right his wrongs. But Frigid is his backstory. It's going to be about 5,000 words. I haven't started writing it yet, but I planned it in yesterday's video if you want to go back and watch that. And that is everything that I wrote in 2022. I only published one book this year, but I'm super proud of the book that I did publish. The plan is to publish 4 books next year, at least 4 books. I'm just kind of like going over that in my head. If I want to publish 4 or maybe more, we'll see what happens. But that's going to conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye.